I'm Paul Dergarabedian, Senior Media Analyst for Comscore with Scott Mantz. How are you, Scott?
Doing great. Excited for a very big and very, very important weekend for the movies. The big screen is back.
That's right, my friend. So welcome everyone to Box Office Showdown. Scott and I are reprising our roles in this video because we used to do these a very long time ago on broadcast television. But let's cut to the chase, Scott. You've got Memorial Weekend, Quiet Place 2, Cruella. How important is this weekend for the industry and for movie theaters in specific?
Well, this is the most important movie-going weekend, I'm going to say ever, because we are coming out of a global pandemic that has crippled the theatrical distribution industry. Movie theaters have closed. Some of them have reopened, some of them have not. But now that you have not just one, but two big Hollywood studio movies in theaters, and that they're both really, really good and absolutely deserve to be seen on the big screen. And now that we're coming out of this pandemic, this is going to be the real test to see if people really do want to go back to the movies. And I think they do. And I hope you do too.
And I agree, but it's not just hubris. This is real. We're looking at the numbers, the preview numbers, the Thursday night previews for Quiet Place 2 were 4.8 million, which was bigger than the preview numbers for A Quiet Place, the first movie, which opened in 2018, a big surprise hit. We have about 72% of theaters open in North America, according to our Comscore data. And that is almost 4,200 theaters are open. 2 years ago, Memorial Weekend, there were about 5,800 theaters open. Now, of course, we have reduced capacity right now in some localities, some cities, but still, there is no dog ate my homework excuse this weekend. Well, there is a little bit, but these are two great movies. One testing the model of 45-day theatrical only window, and that's A Quiet Place 2. And the other, Cruella, going day and date, meaning same day in theaters and on Disney Plus, Disney Premium Plus for a premium price on the same day. So we're testing two release models at once this weekend. How cool is that?
That actually is really, really cool, because I think that one thing that the pandemic has done, I think it's changed the theatrical model permanently. It's never going to go back to the 3-month window that we had before movies started dropping on demand and all the streaming services.
Yes, I agree.
But I think that, no matter what, we saw this 2 months ago with Godzilla versus Kong, when that movie made $32 million in its first 5 days.
Yeah.
And now that infections have gone way down since then, and so much has been relaxed, and so many more people are going out, and more importantly, they want to go out. They're going to want to go back to the movies to see a movie on the big screen with the great sound system, the shared experience. Because I'll tell you what, when I saw Quiet Place Part 2 at a press screening at the AMC Century City, it had been more than a year since I'd been in a theater like that. And I didn't think about that fact because I was just wrapped up in the movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty jealous that you got to do that. And I think it's really cool. And you're right that communal and immersive experience didn't work during the pandemic for obvious reasons. But now that people are much more confident in going out to the movies, A Quiet Place 2, the perfect movie to see in a theater, and for obvious reasons. We all know why. That movie was made for the movie theater. Cruella, let's talk about that really quick. I want to wrap up with this a quick box office showdown today because we have so much to talk about. We have to squeeze it into a tight timeline, but talk about Cruella a little bit. I know you've seen this film as well, and you say, see it on the big screen, the set design, the costume design, the movie itself is great.
Absolutely. Cruella is great. It was even better than I expected. And it's a reboot. It's an origin story about a Disney villainess who was not really a villainess in this movie. You root for her, but yes, it is really clever, really smart. Both Emmas, Oscar winner Emma Stone, Oscar winner Emma Thompson, are absolutely superb in this movie. And like you said, Paul, this is a movie that you have to see on the big screen to appreciate because of the production values, the production design, the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe. Yeah. Now, if you want to watch it on Disney Plus for the premium of $29.95, you can do that.
That's right.
But just like A Quiet Place Part 2, this is a movie that has to be seen on the big screen to be fully appreciated. And Both movies are great. You're going to go, you're going to see them on the big screen, and you're going to love them both. And I love that we have not just one, but two great choices. And that's why these movies are worthy of a box office showdown.
Exactly. And so welcome to episode 1 of Box Office Showdown with Scott Movie Mantz. He's everywhere.
Paul, it is so great to be doing. It is so great to be doing the Box Office Showdown. Many, many more to come because we're just going to keep getting better.
Just getting started, man.
Yep,
and this is the perfect weekend to do it. So everybody, we will be doing updates from time to time. And obviously at the end of this Memorial weekend, I hope our predictions come true that this will be a bigger than expected weekend in movie theaters. So keep watching Box Office Showdown. I'm Paul Dergarabedian for Comscore. Thank you, Scott Mantz, for being here. I'll see you at the movies.
Cheers looking at you, kid.
Right back at you.